Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the Allstate Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Nebraska's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history, going all the way back to 9th.
Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumped in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him, get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. Powerful running into the secondary. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Oh, the running back. I think he might be frustrated. He has such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is caught. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass. It's long. He's moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He breaks free. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Humphreys. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The defense sits back in a zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw. It's long. Looking to scramble. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers the fumble. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Runs right over the defender. Good enough for first down yardage.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. The shotgun handoff here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They're going to run it here. Powerful running here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away.
Third down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Got it.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll test the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's long. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Receiver in motion now. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Let's go.
And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate.
And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Back's got it again. The Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's Johnson. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's long. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal, 9. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire...
No shot to bring him down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw. It's long. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Football comes out. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And here's the handoff. The ball is loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got his man in the open field. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's escaping the pocket now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's long. Pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up second down. Offense facing second and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Extending the play now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
Here we go.
Looking downfield. It's long. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting, the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position for the half. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. Tough running there. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, the quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Bringing pressure. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Huskers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that run on the previous play.
29.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 15. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job at taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Return begins inside the 10. Oh, and he fumbled it. The kick team grabs the ball.
You can imagine what's going through this pro returner's head. This has got to be painful. 1 minute he has the ball, chance to make a play. The next minute it's on the ground and the opponent has it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown group. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. And there's the handoff. Powers through the tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Georgia has moved into the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. And the ball to the ground. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the party with the score. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Huskers will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Running right through tacklers. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Now here comes the bunch formation.
Here we go.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Spins away from defenders. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? The pocket breaking down. Ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Touchdown, Georgia, on the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Their returner from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers did not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Cornhuskers will bring a punt team onto the field. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And the ball rolls dead. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Ready, go! Ready.
They'll try the right here. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tough position here. Second and long from the 14. And he drops back in the gun. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? Ball knocked loose in the end zone. Here's a scrum. Who's got it? Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush, and the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A fumble return for 6. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He's running out of time here. Grab made by the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Open. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The offense will begin now with excellent field position.
Let's go.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, Chris, that ball's loose. I thought the defense might get it, but it looks like the offense got on top of that to avoid a disaster.
The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Caught over the middle. It's White. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down after that previous play.
29 Philly.
Handoff to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up? Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, did the offense ever catch a break here? Ball is on the ground. The defense works all week to try to create turnovers. It's finally right in front of them on the ground, and the offense avoids disaster by coming up with that fumble.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike for his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. When the receivers are running good routes, he has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. After the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now they get set to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean,